Hi class, my name is Mrkt, and today for the YouTube presentation, I'm going to be talking about the Millennials, Generation X, and Generation Z. Generation X are people born between the 1960s and early 1980s. Their population is around 46 million people. They are the most educated generation, and they have been through the Cold War and AIDS epidemic. Next are the Millennials, or also known as Generation Y. These people were born during the 1980s and early 2000s. I myself am part of the Millennials category. They're really interested in media and technology, and they make up 25% of the population. They're around 73 to 78 million people strong. They grew up in a world full of electronics, and they make up a big portion of the technological customers. So whenever electronical or technological companies release new products, they make it to appeal to millennials because they are a huge part of the customer base. Generation Z are people born after the millennials. There's no exact time frame, but it's said to be around the early 2000s. They're heavily influenced by social media and the internet. Their population is around 23 million people worldwide, and they're a really diverse group. They're really familiar with media and the computer. Now I would like to talk about the differences between these three categories. Generation X is not too technologically advanced. However, they are still some of Generation X are still on social media and things. Generation Z tends to be highly influenced by social media, and Generation Z had internet highly accessible since birth, whereas for the millennials, internet became more popular for them during their teen years, so they weren't really exposed to the internet right after, unlike Generation Z who had internet available right after birth. Millennials play outside, whereas Generation Z usually tends to use their iPads, cell phones, and social media for entertainment. Now I'd like to talk about the similarities of Generation Y and Z. Generation Y and Z are the youth of our population. Generation Y and Z both tend to be active on social media. I myself can attest to that because I'm on all sorts of social media. Also, for both of these categories, electronics and technology are a big part of life. I can also attest to that because I'm really always on my phone or laptop, always really involved in technology and up to date with all the new products. Lastly, I would like to talk about the sources where I found this information from. I use socialmarketing.org and the New York Times. And also, I would like to thank you all for watching this presentation. Have a good day.